Okay, we're going to use two completely different methods for Motorola and Samsung devices. One method is completely free, and anyone can fix and recover their device if it has this little padlock in the top left corner. This is a Motorola Moto G06, and this is a Samsung Galaxy A06. Both devices have the same model, G06A06. If you have a completely different model, let us know in the comments what model you have so we can send you a video tutorial exclusively for your model. What are we going to do? Well, what we're going to do is recover your device. We're going to do it in the easiest and fastest way. It's completely free. Anyone who has either of these two devices, if you follow the steps, you'll be able to fix it and recover it. Remove the padlock that appears on the left side. We're going to do the following. Connect to a Wi-Fi network to begin this recovery process. We're going to connect to a Wi-Fi network to do this process. Well, as we've indicated, I also want to mention that in the video description, in the first pinned comment, we'll have other completely different methods. Updated methods, methods with a PC and methods without a PC. As we've indicated, this is an exclusive video tutorial with a method where you'll be able to fix it and recover this device. As we can see, here we have that little padlock in the upper left corner. This is the screen lock. If you're someone whose phone was accidentally formatted, reset, or had an error and you formatted it, and you know what this screen lock is, I recommend you type it in. It will give you the recovery option without needing to watch the entire video tutorial. If you know how to add the screen lock to your device, it will give you video tutorial entire. Here we can see that we have a screen lock. We're going to click here where it says, use my Google account. This also means we can recover our phone if we know the email address associated with our phone. We add the email, click Next, and add the password. It also gives us access. But let's say you forgot the password or don't know the email address correctly. If you don't know it, it also gives you the option to add a phone number that was in the email. We add the phone number, click Next, we receive a code. We add it too, it gives us that access. If you don't know it or you don't have the phone number, then stay and we'll do the whole process step by step so you don't miss any details. The first thing I always recommend is this: before we download the files, what we're going to do is click on our antivirus. This is essential. The first thing we have to do is tell ourselves what our antivirus is, and what we're going to do is the following. Pay close attention to this video tutorial so you don't miss any details and can solve this recovery. We're going to wait for our device to load. Here we're going to click where it says Virus Protection, and here we're going to click where it says Manage Settings, and we have to have this temporarily disabled. When we finish the process, well, we can reactivate it. Now we go to the browser and we're going to type here in Google. We're going to type exactly as it appears here on the screen. We type here. After you type, you're going to download. It might appear first, it might appear second. You're going to click here. It will take you to this section where you'll find many options. Here you'll find many methods. Having said all that, what we're going to do is scroll down to the last option. We're going to scroll down here. Here we'll see this entry that appears here. We're going to click on it. Then what we're going to do is scroll down a bit. Each device we have here is a completely different tool. We're going to use this one for Samsung. We're going to download this tool, and for Motorola we're going to use this other one. This is the one we're going to use here for Motorola. Comma. Which you can find here. Download it. After you download it, you're going to extract it, and you'll get a PC like the one that will appear here on the screen. We're going to right-click on it. Click here and select Run as Administrator. Here, it will ask for permission, and you're going to say yes. You say yes, then it will look something like this, and you're going to click Next. Next, Next. Here you're going to do all these installations. In case it suddenly freezes during installation, what you're going to do is turn off your PC, restart it, and then disable your antivirus again. Sometimes this happens. The antivirus blocks it, then reactivates itself and blocks the tool. But let's say that when the tool is running, it suddenly prompts you to update. This isn't a problem with the tool's update. It's also a problem with the antivirus. What do? We restart the PC, disable the antivirus again, and run it again. Then we click here where it says, Log in. After we log in, the first tool will open. This is the first tool. Then we'll go to the second tool. For the second tool, what we're going to do here is run the second tool. We're going to right-click on it, and select Run as Administrator. Here we'll say yes. Now it will look something like this. Here it's going to ask us for a license. You're going to click here where it says Get License. Every time we run the tools, it's going to take us here. Here, we click here where it says Generate Free License. We're going to wait here. We go back. It should appear here where it is. We're going to scroll down here. It appears here. It's going to load here. We're going to wait for it to load. Yes, here. So what we're going to do is wait for it to load. When it's loaded, we're going to click here where it says Copy. That's what we're going to do. We wait. Okay. We click here where it says Generate License. We click here. Now we click Copy. And now we're going to click here on Paste. We're going to paste it. Control V. We click here where it says Activate. We click on Activate. Since it appears here in green, now we can go over here. We're going to click here on Tool, and what we're going to use here is the Qualcomm Media T reference. We have Motorola here, we have Moto G and Samsung Honor here. We're going to click here. But it seems that not all the references appear here. So, since I see that not all the exact references appear, we're going To change this, I'm going to update the tool and use the previous one instead. You'll find this one because I see that it doesn't have all the complete tools. I'm going to use this one instead. It doesn't have all the models, sorry. We're going to use Pry Tool 9, which does have everything. Here we can see that we have more models than that one. So, what we're going to do is the following. We're going to change the tool and use this one, because I think that one is giving us everything completely. Okay, let's start with the Motorola G06, which would be this one. So, what we're going to do is turn off our phone. We're going to turn it off, and we're going to choose our Motorola here. We're going to click here where it says, Remove FRP. So, what are we going to do? We're going to connect the phone. We connect it, and when it shows the charging option, we press the power button and count to 4. We'll wait 1, 2, 3, and 4, then release it. We're going to wait for the program to complete its process. Sometimes the first option gives us an error, but as we can see here, it's green. That means the process has been successful. But sometimes we still get an error, even after we've recovered our phone. But how do we recover it? Well, at the end of the video, I'll explain how to correct these errors. What you're going to do now is press the power button and the volume down button at the same time and try to prevent the phone from turning on or showing charging. We're going to press these two buttons, volume down and power button. If we see that the APC doesn't make a sound, then we release them and press volume up and power. We're going to press it until the APC rings and our phone restarts. Here it's already ringing with the volume up. We'll hold it until it gives us the signal. We're going to keep holding it. We'll wait. We'll wait. Now we release volume up and hold volume down just until it shows charging. It keeps ringing. We release the power button. If we see that it doesn't turn on, then we disconnect it. Now it's turned on. So we're going to get to the home screen and you'll see that the little padlock that the phone had has been completely removed. It's totally removed now. What are we going to do? Well, as we've indicated, we're going to wait for our phone to take us to the home screen and the little padlock that it had has been removed. In a moment I'll be explaining how you're going to correct all the errors that our phone has. Because we really do end up with many errors, we're going to click here on Skip. We click here on Skip. We're going to wait here. Here we're going to see that the little padlock will no longer be appearing. The little padlock is no longer appearing, so what are we going to do? Now we're going to the second method, as we've indicated that we're going to use this second tool. Now what we're doing here is using this same MediaTek tool. You'll also be able to find the MediaTek drivers here, and you can install them here. What do? We go here to Service, and we click here where it says Reset. But before that, we're going to turn it off. We're going to turn off the phone. Now we click here on Reset FRP. But I'm going to explain here that this tool works. And this other tool also works with the same phone. I'm going to explain how. Well, you're going to insert the USB cable here without touching any buttons. The phone will automatically recognize it and will remove that Google account. It will give you the opportunity to recover your phone as easily and quickly as possible. Yes, we can see that the phone has already completed the entire process. Now it will restart or show you the charging option. But our phone will also have some errors. How we correct all these errors I will explain at the end of the video. Here our phone has turned on. Here. You can also do the same process with this tool. We go here to Samsung. We go to Samsung. Here we select the Samsung here where it says a06, all versions. All versions, we hope that this padlock will be removed. You will be able to do it if you see that blue screen. Click here. They're going to click here where it says, remove FRP. But it's different here. Why is it different? Well, we're going to connect the USB cable. When it shows the charging logo, we press the power button, count to 4, and release it. 1, 2, 3, 4, release. We're going to wait for it to recognize it. This shouldn't turn green. But if our phone turns on, then we repeat the process. We're going to wait here. It's beeping here. Here you can see, formatting successful. Here it gave us the option successfully. This process, both this tool and another tool, also gives us the opportunity to recover it. What are we going to do now? We press the power button and the volume down button to perform a forced restart. We're going to do a forced restart. We're going to wait for our phone to show us the charging option. The PC will beep here. We're going to wait. We release the volume button, but we only hold the power button to see if it turns on. We wait. If not, then we do the same thing. We disconnect, and we reconnect. We already disconnected. We wait for it to show charging. Here we can disconnect it. Now what we're going to do is select the power button so that our phone restarts. Now, as we've also said, these devices always end up with some errors. How do we correct all these errors? Well, pay close attention because I'm going to explain how we're going to do it in the easiest and fastest way. Since everything we do here is completely free. An easy and quick process. Now we're going to wait until it takes us to the home screen, and here you'll see that the padlock that the phone had before is gone because our phone has already been recovered twice. Both with that tool and this one. Now what we're going to do here. You can see that the padlock is no longer appearing. Is configure it. Okay, so we're going to configure our phone. What are we going to do here? We're going to make sure we don't have any SIM card entered on the phone, and what we're going to do is, here we continue offline. Here we're going to do the same. We turn off the Wi-Fi network. Here we're going to click on skip. Here we click on more. Here we click on don't copy. More. We click on skip. Here we click on skip. Skip. We click on skip here too. We're not going to add any screen lock, any Google account because these phones will end up with some errors. Like we do, we correct all these errors on these devices. Well, in the easiest and fastest way, we're going to correct it here. If you can see, here we have all this. What we're going to do is finish both devices, and now, if you can see, we have it completely ready and recovered.